please.
Hi. Thank you so much for joining us again. Of course, you're listening to Splash 105.5, and we trust that your day is going well. The ladies are back on the show, Ladies Lounge. And last week we had such an amazing time, discussing female rivalry.
Yeah.
And we love the engagement. We love the feedback. Thank you so much for, reaching out and taking time to share your experiences, ask questions, among other things. And that being said, we feel the need to say that we're so sorry that we could not get the video on YouTube on time. Then, in case you missed out last week and you'd like to catch up, the video is now on our YouTube page at Splash FM 1055. With that being said, I am Ibukonluwa Olagunju, but you can call me Omajuwa.
Right. This is hoping that you've been having a beautiful Saturday. My name is Oluwatumi at Demojimi. Welcome on board.
My name is Folakemi. Thank you for joining us again.
Thank you so much. Okay, so today we're going to be discussing...
What is happening to my belated?
Oh, God.
I'm so sorry. Happy belated birthday to you. Belated birthday wishes to you.
Yep.
Madam Folakemi.
Thank you.
Long life and prosperity.
Thank you.
Hope that I will still get the taste of the cake.
I hope so.
Okay.
I hope so, okay.
Meanwhile, I just said 002. Let's keep it like that.
No problem.
Happy
and anyone that wants to
birthday.
give you something can always, reach out to you.
You know how to reach
on
you
Instagram, definitely.
For Tumi CBN, we know these things.
What do you know?
Turn around. Let it enter.
Okay.
To Miss CBN. Thank you.
I'm clueless.
We need to put that CBN.
But happy birthday to you. We trust that you had a wonderful
It was an
celebration.
amazing time.
I'm glad. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so today we're discussing something also interesting, right?
Yeah.
Because for days now, the ladies have been, kind of chipping out of the conversation that these Nollywood actors actually, made mention of. And we felt the need to, let's just come and talk about it. And, we're talking about Taiwo Ajayi Lycett. I hope I pronounced that well.
I think it's Lycett.
And, while talking, she was saying how women who use wigs actually have low self-esteem.
Shots not fired. This is all back on my head.
Coincidentally, you should go to our YouTube or Facebook. This is Shuku and don't call it whatever.
Shots not fired.
Well, I'm trying to quote her. There's a part where she said, we have to love ourselves as Africans and appreciate our God-given beauty. Our Africanness is what stands us out of all other races of the world. We have been gifted with the best type of hair, and we can alter into any look we want.
I've not been gifted the best type of hair. We have not been gifted the best type of hair.
Even let me. Okay.
To me, with this, your hair is full, black, and long enough. So tell me where that's
glad you said
from.
enough.
Yeah, because you need to see some other hair.
Yeah, and exactly why I'm saying that we've not been gifted the best type of hair. And not to cut you short, Omajuwa, I'm just saying that people who are using wigs to enhance their beauty is because they don't appreciate what they have.
Let's set the ball rolling.
I think we should start already.
So let's start by answering. Do you think that even if you may not agree with her, do you think that there may be elements of truth in what she said?
Saying that people have complex?
Yeah, people who use wigs.
Okay, so respect to Mama Ajayi, with no disrespect at all. I love her, I love what she does, and I love what she stands for. But I think Mama was actually talking based on encouraging we African women to be to feel better with our hair. Now, that being said, people wear wigs for different reasons. Some people wear wigs because they want to change their looks. For example, speaking for Folakemi Mighty, I wear wigs when I feel that this all back and shuku it don't do. You understand? Or maybe sometimes I feel that the weather is actually too cold, so I want some warmth. So then I wear extensions, the braids. And then sometimes if I feel that the weather is too harsh and I want to protect my own hair, you understand? So I wear the wig just so it doesn't come in contact with the harsh weather, maybe the dryness or the dust. You understand, the dust and all of that. So for me, with all sense of humility, I want to say that I'm one of those ladies who feel very confident in their body at all. But I don't think Mama is generalizing.
I mean, I love how you said that. Whether we like it or not, we wear extensions, whether wigs, whether attachment, for various reasons, right? And what I'm trying to wrap my head around is, what's the correlation between having low self-esteem and actually wearing extensions?
To come in from that angle, what all protocol duly observed, because we're talking about a legend, right?
Yes.
So no disrespect as well.
disrespect.
But the thing about maybe low self-esteem and wearing hair, we cannot also rely the fact that there are people who just want to wear wigs because they are scared to show what they have. And like we said last week about people who constantly compare themselves to other people, or people who have been constantly compared, they just feel like one of the ways to maybe assert themselves or to show that, oh, okay, I'm also pretty, is to maybe cover their hair. Okay, and another angle would be that I said we don't have the best hairs, and it's not because I'm saying that I don't appreciate what I have, or everybody should not appreciate what they have. But there's a place of, even if you feel like you are enough, if there's anything that can make you to be better than you are, there's no problem adding it to what you have. Now the problem comes when you cannot do without it, and I think that's where the low self-esteem might come in. So if you wear wigs and you wear wigs every other time, you're heading to the market to get pepper, you have worn the wig. You're going to the mall to pick up something really little, you're wearing the wig. You're going outside, or maybe there's a party. You know how people do this surprise stuff. People are coming to see you and they didn't tell you. And you quickly just brush your hair, you know. No.
And you're even so hot about it.
So I feel like if a person is like that, then you might want to say that maybe there's problem somewhere.
Because as much as I might want to join the train of this, I might want to argue with Mama and say that, no, we don't have... some people actually wear extensions out of self-esteem issues. And I think it starts with the society. The standards that we feel like society have for certain things. Let's talk about how there was a time on social media where they had the way that they were able to embrace, what do they call it?
Forehead.
The way that they were able to embrace it, especially on social media, was by saying that I look like Rihanna. So if you say, oh, you have forehead, or your forehead is silky, they will say, Rihanna a lot more.
But
just for them to find a way.
For you to even say you look like Rihanna in my ear sounds like complex. You don't have to look like
you know you feel having to say that.
I will argue that. Sorry to cut you, but I want to argue that it might not be complex. See, I used to yes. And then I usually tell people, like when I want to work with people, I would say, look for someone that has almost your body type and see the kind of things they wear. If you want to come to me that, okay, you want to make this one, you want to make that one, I tell people to do that. And it's not because I'm saying that go and compare yourself to her or
a designer.
Okay, so I brought the designs. I brought Rihanna into the conversation because I was trying to say how sometimes people try to look for things from people that have existed or in the society,
and they have
that will make them feel some level of sense of belonging. So to a large extent, that for me proves that yes, you might have some point that some people actually would rather wear wigs, extensions, because they just feel like they have to be up to that standard that has been set in the society. So for a woman to get to that level where maybe your choice of wearing wig or your choice of wearing extensions or even your choice of wearing makeup is probably not out of self-esteem issues, you must have some level of self-awareness, some level of self-love, that you know that, oh, okay, I have natural hair, but today I just don't want to carry it. And it's not because I'm trying to meet up one standard or trying to compete, whatever. It's just what I feel like wearing. And I just want to change my look. And it doesn't make me less beautiful as a person.
Yeah, I want to even ask, when she said your hair is beautiful, is she saying that even braids, or she's talking about only wigs? Because you have to clarify.
Exactly.
No, she's talking about extension. She was talking about our Africanness. So she was talking about the natural hair.
I'm saying that because some people don't wear wigs. They just extend their hair, you know, add colors and stuff. Is that also not embracing the Africanness?
He appears like that.
He
appears like that.
But you know, the wearing your hair and this thing, that one should not be also addicted to it.
Why should I not be addicted to it if it is what I want as a person?
If it is what you want as a person, you should not be addicted to it. I think you should not, because there will be a time that you will not be able to always keep up with that wearing hair standard. There will come a time. You know,
it brings for me what I said earlier. Okay. I am not trying to fit into one standard. To get to a point that maybe the next year I may not be able to afford it. It is what I prefer as a person. It would mean that what I can afford there would definitely always be an option for me to choose from, because as a person, I have chosen that I would rather wear wigs.
It's not really about the money for me. I'm just saying that there will come a time where you don't want to wear it anymore. We grow out of things. We outgrow things. We get tired.
But so when you're addicted, sometimes, as long as the addiction is still on, there's no way of you getting tired of that.
I don't even think anybody should be addicted to anything like that. It is outside. It is extra.
A lot of people are addicted to wigs that let them not have money to eat. In fact, let them wear not too good clothes. Let their wig just stand out.
And even makeup. People are also addicted to makeup because they feel like they can never, ever be pretty without it. And that's why I'm saying that it's not something one should be addicted to. The reason is it's something you're adding. It is an addition. It's not who you.
You're like enhancing.
You're enhancing your beauty.
All right. So let's take it back just a little bit. Okay. Let's talk about our hair. We are from Africa. We are from Nigeria. We know how hard, I intentionally use the word hard, our hair is. Some people cannot even maintain their natural hair because it's another level where you have to relax your hair to be able to style it, to be able to pack it.
Let me take it from there. Do you know that for a very long time, while growing up as girls, some of us did not even put relaxer in our hair. We found a way round our tough hair.
Now you're birthing a question for me. Why should, when there's an easy way of living, right? Number one, we know the pain that it takes for you to be able to comb your hair. No matter how much you plait it. Wait now. When you are plaiting your hair, plaiting hair makes the hair softer, but not as soft as you relaxing your hair. So there's the option that science has brought, which is relaxer. So why should I make my life hard by not using the relaxer? Who's giving that standard?
I don't think relaxing your hair means you have a standard. Me, I don't relax my hair. And if I were to give you my reason, we'll not live here today. And it's not so much about standard or anything. I just don't want to relax it yet. I'm grooming the hair. It's a choice. And I'm trying to let the hair get better. So I'm not relaxing it yet. So what I'm saying is that people don't touch their hair with relaxer for a lot of reasons.
Absolutely.
And they would rather brush it till their head wants to come off. They're comfortable doing that. Of course, in fact, these days you don't even have to go through that stress. There are a lot of products that you put in your hair. You put lip conditioner, you put a lot of things in your hair, and even if it is natural, you're able to comb it. What I'm saying here is that either you want to carry your natural hair or you want to carry wigs or anything. My own important foundation of everything anyone wants to do is as long as you're comfortable in that thing you're doing.
That's a choice.
As long as you're comfortable in your own skin. I mean, the first thing is being comfortable in your skin. If you're comfortable in your skin, either you're wearing wigs, either you're not wearing, either you're wearing makeup, either you're leaving your hair out, either you're styling your hair without even plaiting it. As long as you're comfortable in your skin, carry yourself with confidence.
So I also think that Mama Ajayi is coming from that aspect of we wanting to look like the whites. You're relaxing your hair or probably wearing wigs that make you look non-African. She's trying to let us know that we are African, we are beautiful. You know, a lot of people are addicted to being African. It's something like that. They carry it in their head like that. So I think she was only trying to say that don't try to look like another race.
I don't think anybody should make the rule of how I should try
because
to
as much our mothers, our grandmothers, because I think she falls in the category of our mothers and grandmothers now. As much as they try to push the agenda of Africanness, and I get the fact that sometimes they try to push it to say that don't still be colonized. Try to, come into the independence phase of we as Nigerians, don't still. But those days, have you seen your mom's old picture? They wear this afro. They wear afro wig.
But really,
they wear afro wig. They wear red lipstick. I can remember my mom's picture that she was wearing one long skirt, wearing one armless top, wearing afro wig, and wearing red lipstick. So they had these things. Maybe it was, I think probably even before colonization and everything. So why are they pushing the agenda that?
See, the thing about
Mama was pushing it solely. She didn't call her mother.
No, the thing about
my point, like my mom, God rest her soul, she used to have natural hair, very full, and she used to use this hot comb. Then you understand, and then it was so beautiful. I loved it. She used to use this particular product. I'm not going to mention if people can come and buy because it's still in circulation. But if I mention, it's something homemade.
Yeah,
you understand? She used to use it, and the smell, the way she paid attention to her hair. Now she would not lose her hair except she's ready to make it almost immediately. So even if she threads it, it will be soft, and she combs it and it makes it really look good. But she found a way around it that she wouldn't have to loosen it. before she wants to do it. Like almost immediately.
Yeah.
She used hot comb. She used very lovely products that made it soft and easy for her to comb. And I tell you, this is why I am keeping my natural hair now, something to her memory, because I love the way she used to. I said, I'm going to, but I make sure that every time I don't leave it loose. I use leave-in conditioner. I use all of these things, and I feel it makes me look very, very African.
I mean, and I want something.
So are we saying that? So are we saying that the introduction of lipstick, the introduction of weaves, the introduction of extensions generally, are we saying that it is by the Western?
No, you know why I'm going to say that? Because I'm going to categorize threads and the rubbers for plaiting as extensions.
Yeah.
The wool that people use now, is it pashmina? And I'm going to categorize it as extension.
Oh, definitely,
and it's more used by we Africans. So I'm not saying that we are still living in the amalgamation.
And I want to
believe that it's just we wanting to look better than how we used to look.
And to even add to that, the idea of being still colonized and stuff like that, I don't really understand it. And the reason I always say that, I think people always choose what is most comfortable for them when they want to talk about that particular topic. The kind of clothes that we wear. We choose today to maybe wear very corporate dresses on Monday. We choose to wear native on Wednesdays and Fridays. As people who work with government, in government offices, that's how they do it. Yeah. Now, if you'll be able to wear English clothes, as we say it here, Monday to Thursday, and you now say, if I now put braids, I want to still be colonized, but I still want to wear English. I don't know if you got to get my point. People always because people always choose one thing. They will choose one thing and say, you people still want to remain here. But I feel like we should just only do what we are. I mean, I've said this thing repeatedly on the show today. Do only what you're comfortable doing. But where I think the conversation should go now is that I think the fact that some men also say that they're not comfortable in wigs. And they feel like women are more beautiful.
Before
they'll be happy with this conversation. You know, it's quite expensive.
Yeah.
Valentine's is around the corner. A lot of girls will be on their men's neck.
Before we actually go to that angle, do you think that the need to have even a conversation around whether or not you want to keep a natural hair, whether or not you want to wear extension, whether or not you want to do this and that, do you think that it stems from the need to preserve our culture? Do you think that in any way doing all of this challenge we embracing our culture?
Yes, for me I will say that because when you see an average black woman wear cornrows, you know that this person is a traditional
culture.
The reason some
boy
whites
can wear that cornrow
that,
and add attachments now.
The reason some whites don't do that is because their hairs are very elastic, soft, and it goes back, bounces back. They cannot really weave it. You understand? So for me, I wouldn't say that is it's just still part of us. It's still preserving our culture.
Where's the place of evolution? Where's the place of making the things that we used to have actually better? So now you know that making it better is extension and not eradication.
We're not really looking better. I mean, we just want it longer. There are some people's hairs, like our Fulanis, their hairs are quite long, and you wonder, are these ones using? Not even Fulanis. I have a niece. Kaikumi, her hair is quite long. Like if she weaves it from ear to down her chin, you understand? So
because
that's
really,
why I'm saying
because
that.
what people that now, even our weddings now, you see we wear ashoke. We used it to make nice gowns.
Yeah,
we're no longer wearing
rambuba. It's the fabric that change, not the style. Though.
Yeah.
Don't forget. Though.
What?
If you are wearing guys colonization.
No. I'm saying no. My point is our ashoke.
Yeah.
We now use them to make certain styles.
Yeah.
That can be categorized as Western. Yeah. Just to bring the beauty of evolution into our culture. So I strongly believe that our mothers and our grandmothers, they have to understand the fact that the fact that they used to do beauty some type of way then does not mean that we are we are trying to not be proud of our culture. We just feel like there's a better way to promote that culture. There's a better way for me to dress while still embracing my culture.
It's really funny. You want to wear wedding dress, okay?
We are the ones who use shea butters, Africans.
Yeah.
But most of all these products abroad, most of these imported, they are shea butter based.
Yeah.
Some of them, maybe not most.
Oh, thank you so much for
your evolution.
Thank you so much for bringing that in God, I am suffered. In the bid to promote the culture of the Yoruba land, my dear sisters,
tell me,
I was using Ori.
Yeah.
At one point,
You
and my
saw
skin
with that.
burnt.
But that does not. That's your skin type.
No, yeah, I'm not.
That's the thing.
Wait,
See,
wait.
I use Oreo.
No, wait. I'm trying to explain something.
Mm.
The place of knowing that we can make what we have better. I was using Ori purely, and my skin got burnt for 2 reasons. I am naturally light skinned.
Yeah.
Number 2, we live in a part where the sun is high. The natural Ori does not have sunscreen.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a way that the sun,
Skin that comes directly.
juice with shea
butter.
butter, and then mixing all of that together with the sunscreen and everything. At the end of the day, it preserves your skin.
That's weird.
So that is where making what we have as Africans better. I'm not saying that because then they used to use just Ori, so I have to use just Ori, and then my skin, keeps on getting
There's
burnt.
also a place of collaboration and working together for the common unity and the common peace and love that we all want to share. So if someone abroad is using shea butter here to make their own products and selling it to us, we are working together. And I think the whole idea of preserving the culture, you can also preserve your culture. There are other ways to preserve your culture. So if you will now think that if I relax my hair, it means that I'm going away from the culture. I don't think that's always the case.
Are there not even wigs that are Afro wigs? Are there not Afrocentric?
So these things work
that
together.
You would think that this must be natural hair.
So you want me to wear white dress, right?
Mommy,
you want me to wear?
You're colonized.
Wait. You want me to wear white dress on my wedding? Because which parents say that their own child should not wear white? Because
I would have not asked Mama. So your daughter will not wear white dress on her wedding day.
I'm going to show you, ladies. There's a conversation that is trending right now talking about the white dress, and then you having to wear maybe your native to your wedding. Some people are saying that it's still colonization. We are still living in
the
You
rebels.
understand?
Yeah.
They're saying that dresses I can decide to wear Iran Buba to the front of the priest and it blesses me, or the priest even comes to my house and blesses me inside my Iran Buba and all of that. Good.
The place of ignorance. The place of ignorance. Going to church, white wedding is not African.
It's not African.
So
it's a traditional wedding that is African. So
when they say that
how do we shy away from all of those ones? I will not choose hair.
And that's why sometimes when people say that they want to be
Bonnie, she just picked that she's going to pick other things.
When people say that they want to be rebel, these are the things that man do.
I don't even think it's being
Why
a
are you
rebel.
being rebellious without understanding what you want to rebel against?
Well,
You want to rebel against wearing white dress, but the going to church itself.
See, the whole idea, that's the thing. So this is where I'm going. That's why I was talking about how that people shy away from some things and then they choose some specific things to argue about, to debate about. That's why I'm saying that if you will allow your child to wear wedding gown, will you allow your child to wear her back?
To church,
we should even wear her back with the wedding gown.
I'm going to get the name of this professor. She's a woman.
Okay.
And she says that, I'm going to get the name maybe next week. She says that if you think your culture is 100% okay, you have a problem. If you think your culture is 100% not okay, you have a problem.
Yes.
So you should take part of your own culture that is okay, take from other cultures, put it together and form a lifestyle, which is also your culture.
Preserving your culture a way of preserving your culture is even to enlighten more people about it. Ensure that your children will speak your African language. You will tell your children to be speaking British English, but you'll be saying that they should not relax their hair. Like, why do we just...
that's being
talking about that. Mama's English.
Don't speak vernacular. All of our secondary schools these days, you say don't speak vernacular. They call Yoruba vernacular. In it, so you will want your child to speak English, to speak but you will not say if you relax your hair, you have lost your culture.
Can you remember Mama speak? Mama's English is so prim. She should have
spoken, but that doesn't mean she wants to speak Yoruba.
She will not know how to speak.
I'm not saying that she cannot speak Yoruba, but there's a place of. That's the point. There's a place.
If you want to be a cultural person,
there's a place.
Be a cultural person through and through.
There's a place of speaking Yoruba. There's a place of speaking English. The interview that she did with Vanguard, the version that I read, they quoted that in English, which would mean that she did the interview in English, which would mean that there was the place of her speaking English. There is a place of her speaking Yoruba. Because we're saying that you're going to be African, Kuku be African, speak Yoruba, wear Ofi, don't do makeup, you get what I mean?
So eat rice.
Do you get?
Rice is not our native.
Let's keep embracing evolution in every side, not just the ones that we want to embrace.
I think that makes it make sense. And then at the same time, the thing about the hair, there are people who have lost their hairline. And you cannot expect somebody that has receding hairline to be comfortable. If she chooses
Koroba, your hair will come to the front.
No.
Oh, talking about that, let's talk about. We've been talking about how our hair is naturally. Let's talk about health issues.
Exactly.
Alopecia.
Thank you.
If I have alopecia, you will tell me that if I want to now see hair on my head, I should not wear wig.
Alopecia one, but then
Because
are we talking about the effect of this relaxers on our hair?
No.
No.
I'm
We
talking,
should also.
no, I'm talking about how, sometimes
Of course.
we make choices to do with our hair out of what we want. But sometimes there's some health issues like
Yeah.
cancer,
Not.
like alopecia, that are usually out of people's hands when it
Yes,
comes to
now,
what to
you
do with
don't
their
have
hair.
control over it.
These people who have these health issues that they have to lose their hair, and they're like, you know what? I would still like to look this way. I would still like to be this way. Are we saying that such people should not
They're not
they should not wear
embracing their
wig?
hair, or they're losing their self.
I mean, would they be gumming
they don't have
hair on
self-esteem.
their head? For me, on that, there's no self-esteem issue anywhere.
There are always exceptions to every
If
rule,
you
every
want
condition
to continue to preserve your culture, and you want to be wearing Dunlop, you want to be eating inside leaf, you want to be anything.
Make sure it's the lifestyle that you
Make
want.
sure, to be honest, don't choose people's lifestyles for them. And like I said earlier, as long as you're comfortable and you're doing it only for yourself, not because somebody somewhere said that's how it should be done.
Mama Jaya,
Then you should be
I
fine.
think she was just trying to say that we ladies don't embrace ourselves.
Of course, embrace your beauty. Like, not that you're beautiful. I mean, this is, you see that a lot of people carry their natural looks and stuff. And some people are even using a lot of money to keep up with their natural look. So it's not even easy. Of course, now, the weather now is really
Natural
harsh.
hair can be very, very
Natural is expensive to maintain. And people say
expensive.
natural face. Because you know our mothers say use ori, use adiagbon and stuff like that. You have to use product, because if you look at it these days, those products you're not even supposed to use them raw. That's one thing that people also do not know. All those things you're not
but
supposed
they
to
will
use
say
them raw.
there are times, or there are ways that our mothers usually process it. Like the ori, I saw a documentary of one lady in Ghana. They try to process the ori in the most natural way, but that's using their bare hands to mix it. So it mixes with the eats. The body
On
eats,
the
you
farm,
understand?
okay.
And then in the process, it changes from the raw form. It's still raw, but not the raw form. So there's always a process
Exactly.
to eat.
So you
don't
cannot
just
just
go to a J market and buy ori and start using it.
because you don't know if
don't
they
be
will process it on. Don't let your skin burn.
Don't be butt offering. Okay, so we've talked about some of the reasons why some people make choices when it comes to their hair. In the spirit of wrapping up right now, another reason why some people would make choices in their of the kind of hair to make is the people around them. The men in their lives,
Influence,
the relationships that they have. And I actually saw this joke. I think I sent it to me. I'm not sure whether I sent it to you as well.
Sure.
And no,
I'm not
this
in a good book.
Oh God! So there are these two British guys,
Yeah.
and they make this funny thing on TikTok and everything, and they're making it. They were reading out a particular post that says that you want to play with her hair,
I wanted to play with her hair.
but it's on the anger.
But it's on the anger.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a real
Do
thing,
you
actually.
think that men would prefer wigs to natural hair?
So let us leave this to our male listeners. Please drop it in our comment
Yes.
section.
Which do you prefer?
Our natural hairs to
Or
our
with
wigs?
extensions?
Or would you want to play with our hair on the anger?
I'm gonna touch you on the anger.
Oh my God.
Let us know.
In the
The post
comments.
is right now on our Instagram page. We'd like to hear, which do you prefer as a man and even as a woman? When you want to go and see your man, which one do you prefer for him to see you in?
So
Obako.
that will tell us
Let
the answer
us
of
know.
what your man prefers.
Obako.
Thank you.
Yes. So you can check it on Instagram at SplashFM1055 or Real Omajuwa or Tumi_Lara or Folakemi Mighty _.
Thank
Okay,
you.
and also on Twitter and Facebook. The show returns next week Saturday by 5:30, and of course the full video, in case you just tuned in, will be available on our YouTube page at Splash FM 1055. Please like, share,
And drop
let us know what you
comments. Happy
think.
New Month, everybody. My name is
next week.
Tumilara Atemujimi.
I feel like I'm mighty.
And I am Omajuwa.
Bye-bye.